Hello guys, Dragon Goes Japan here, and today's thought of the day is something I think most people would really agree with and is kind of common in most Western countries, but I would say not as common here in Japan. So today I'm going to talk about hygiene and then talk about cologne. So as most people know, people in the West wear cologne. That is a common factor for us. That is mostly for businesses or to go to work so we don't smell, or just to kind of permeate a nicer smell than body odor. So here in Japan, cologne is very common, but it's not sold in the conventional way you would probably see in America. So most stores are not going to carry cologne. Mostly drugstores will have it. Some small end shops might have it as well, but it depends on what your area looks like. One of the biggest people who sell cologne is Don Quixote, which is the giant store here that sells everything foreigner related, everything that you could possibly need, everything that you could possibly want. Now, Don Quixote to me is really, really funny because it has a giant blue penguin in it, which is really funny, I think, because I don't think of a giant blue penguin being the mascot of a store, but it is, and it's named Don Quixote. So that's kind of my funny thing I always think of when I go see the blue penguin. Purple, I want to say purple penguin today. Go figure. So, but cologne is really important here for me in Japan because I'm a Westerner, I sweat, I'm gonna, permeate body odor, I need to kind of cover my scent a little bit better. In the side note, in relation to this idea of cologne, many Japanese do not wear cologne. Women wear perfume to an extent, but most men do not wear cologne. They do not sweat. They have a different kind of system in their body genetically that allows them to not smell as much as I would say like someone like in the West with all the body hair and then sweating as profusely as we do. Here they sweat, but they just don't smell as bad. Or not as bad, but as strong and as potent as we do in the West. So as I'm talking about cologne, I actually have a couple things here. So right here is my first example. So this here is the Adidas Game. I bought this at Donkey. It's very, very cheap right now. So this was like $10, so like 10 yen for this. And then this is another one. Different smell, different like strong smell. I'm showing these kind of to dictate that cologne can be bought here in Japan, but it can be very, very expensive. So Donkey sells a wide variety of cologne here in Japan. Mostly foreigner brands like Calvin Klein, you have Gucci, Armani, Adidas, saw a few Nikes, Ralph Polo. Those kind of brands are going to be in Donkey for kind of like your cologne base. But you're going to be spending quite a bit of money on it as well. So like these were thankfully only $10. Calvin Klein runs anywhere from between $20 and $30. Gucci, Armani will be somewhere around $50 to maybe $100 sometimes for the cologne, depends on what brand it is. Women's cologne and perfume there is about the same price, depends on what you're looking for. I mean, the closer you get to a name brand, the way more expensive it becomes, and it becomes really a hassle to kind of figure out what you want to wear too. So when you're coming to Japan or you're living here a long term, find a Donkey near you, Don Quixote, to kind of help suffice those Western needs. It's a Western style store, so they sell everything as well. But they also really help when it comes to things like perfume and body odor spray and everything else. So here's one more thing. I have to reach over a little farther. So Axe body spray. All right, so we have Axe body spray here. This is highly expensive here in Japan, and it's much smaller. So a traditional Japanese can is going to be about this big, and it'd be about $6. So this is a full-size can from America. Runs about between $2 and $3, 200 to 300 yen. That being the case, if you can get a care package sent like I do casually for my parents with these kind of things in it, that would highly save you money. It's crazy amount of money you can save doing it this way. Or if you want, you can order through Amazon or another kind of online distributor to have it sent here to Japan. Because if you get it at the store, it's going to be really expensive, it's going to be small, and you'll go through it very, 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 very fast. And I'm not kidding when I mean fast, is traditionally it lasts about maybe 2 weeks if you get it from a Japanese store versus if you get a full-size can from America, maybe 3-4 weeks. Depends on how you do it. So, but that being said, cologne is kind of a very important hygienic thing here. It's important to have. It's hard to find. and you can't go anywhere like in America where you can just walk into a Walmart or a Meijer and you can just buy it anywhere. Grocery stores don't carry it here. You have to go to a drugstore, specialty store, novelty store, something like that to kind of find it. So when you travel to Japan, bring your own cologne, put it in your suitcase so you have it. Or if you're going to be living here, find a drugstore, donkey, or even like a foreigner novelty store would be a good idea for you, because you need, if you need cologne like I do, or you want cologne so you kind of help your day a little bit more, I recommend highly that you do that. So, but thank you guys all for watching. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell so you know when we're notified of new videos, which we try to do every day. A little behind, but that happens. And we'll see you guys all in the next video. So, bye guys.